Here's how to tell if your ex has moved on from you or not. Hey, I'm Coach Benny, and I help people get their exes back. And before I did this, I was a dating coach for 5 years, where I had to pay attention to how to create attraction in other people. And I used that experience to help you get your ex back. Now, a lot of people hit me up and they want to know, hey, listen, has my ex moved on or not? I want to know, because I want to know where should I be at emotionally in no contact after the breakup. Because, after all, shit seemed like it ended prematurely. After all, we have a lot of good memories together. And after all, I could tell that my ex was hurting at the time of the breakup, perhaps. Or maybe you got mixed signals. But here's what you need to look out for when you're trying to figure out if your ex has moved on or not. First of all, if your ex is a dismissive avoidant, they're going to break up with you out of the blue. The reasons aren't going to make sense. And then they're going to immediately start distracting from the pain of the breakup by drinking or, hooking up with a lot of people or jumping into a rebound relationship. And they're going to get really cold and distant from you. And it's going to seem like they moved on in the blink of an eye. Okay, but something's fishy about that, right? You don't have like months or even years of emotional connection with somebody and then all of a sudden just like drop it in a day. And what's happening for a dismissive avoidant is that they're distracting from their emotions. They were trained to do this in childhood. They went to their parents and like, Mom, I'm sad about something. Mom's like, hey, suck it up. You're going to be fine. I'll give you something to cry about. And their feelings get discarded. And so they end up doing this to themselves as well. So when the problems build up in the relationship and they break up with you, every time that they sit there and they get sad for you, they're like, hey, just get yourself together. And then they go work them, they work themselves to the bone, or maybe they start drinking or whatever. And outside looking in, maybe from their social media or whatever, it seems like they just got over you so quickly. And that's not the case. But maybe your ex isn't a dismissive avoidant. Maybe there's some other attachment style. And for whatever reason, you're not in contact and you haven't heard from them in a while. Maybe you've seen them on a dating app, or maybe they've started talking to other people. And how can you tell whether or not they're still into you? I'll tell you, one of the biggest signs of figuring out whether or not they still have something for you or not is, are they reactive to you in any way whatsoever? That is, you post something and they post something similar. Like you change your profile, they change theirs. You unfollow them, they unfollow you. You post going out at night, now they post going out at night. Maybe you post something they don't like and then they hit you up and they're like, how could you do this, blah, 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 blah. Getting mad or even getting sad and letting you see that, that's reactivity. It's in reaction to you. If Napoleon Dynamite posted a picture of him taking out some nerdy girl on his feed, are you going to message Napoleon Dynamite and be like, hey, how can you do this, blah, 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 blah? No. Because I'm presuming there's no attraction for you and Napoleon Dynamite. So why is it that your ex is being reactive to you? Could it be that they still love you? Yeah. The reason why you had this breakup is either because of a communication breakdown, or it's because of some kind of avoidance. Most likely, those are the two big things, okay? You have problems that are getting in the way, but they still love you. So if you want my help getting your ex back, click into my profile picture, click this link right here and set up a call with me. And I want to hear your story. And I'm going to give you a step-by-step plan to reattract your ex that still loves you.